Ibichan. I'm so scuffed already. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited for today. Oh my gosh, it's my first community tournament, and today I am joined by the one and only Hasher Brown to help cast today. So we actually I just sent out pairings, so I'm really excited to see what everybody is gonna play. We actually have 33 players. I may or may not have accidentally overbooked by one. But you know what? It's okay. It's fine.
The more the merrier.
The more the merrier. So I actually should have the timer up. So how this is gonna work is we're gonna be doing Swiss rounds, 35 minutes. That does include adding your opponent in PTCGL and getting the match set up. But I'm really excited. Today's tournament is sponsored by Darkside Games Las Vegas. We're gonna be giving codes out to, I believe, top 8, maybe? I have to double check. But I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, really nervous. But Hasher, would you like to introduce yourself to everybody?
Hello. What's up? I'm Hasher Brown. I'm the Bone Boy, the Fossil Fellow, the Dino Dude. And, you know, I'm a little bit of a card game guy myself. You might have seen a little bit of me on the Pokemon TCG Live progression series that is currently being posted now and again by a very talented individual on their YouTube channel.
The episode went up today and I forgot it went up. I got home from school.
Really?
Like,
wait, you didn't tell me.
I'm sorry, bro. The second I got home, I was like, wait, I need to set up for the tournament. But yes, the actual episode did go out today for Crimson Invasion. So, yippee. I'm sorry, Hasher. I'm a fake friend.
It's okay, bestie. It is all right. But I am super excited to see some Budews. I'm excited to see some Ace Specs. And what are some other relevant cards?
Bro,
you can tell I don't play modern Pokemon currently.
That there were some people joking that they were gonna bring Snorlax Stall. And
that's not
honestly,
a joke.
Yeah. Please. I actually
people don't joke about Snorlax Stall. Let's be real.
No, absolutely not. So, alright, so we should actually jump into the caster hangout. We're actually in private call right now, so let's jump into caster hangout in the server. Okay, let's see who is, hold up. Guys, if you guys are playing in the tournament right now, if you guys want to be featured on stream, we're gonna pick one match to watch. Please be in a table room by yourself, so that way your opponent doesn't see your hand, and share your screen. Let me type that. Wow, I'm very, very prepared today.
Should I be able to see the table channels? Because I don't do that. Is it because I don't have the tournament role? I just have the caster role?
Yeah, let me give you the tournament role. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see a ton of them now. Oh my goodness, look at all these crazy players. Look at all these talented individuals. I've already picked my favorite. But I won't say who.
Let's see. They have to be in the table by themselves. So. Oh, you guys don't have perms. Shoot. Okay, let me fix that. Wow. I did not know you guys did not have perms. Let me actually. Wow, I thought I did this all right, but I guess not. Huh. It's obviously me. Do we start the game right at the 30? You guys can start now. I'm just figuring out. Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm gonna have to manually fix this. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Video.
It is okay.
I have to do this.
Tournament organization takes a lot. Take it from me.
It does. I'm like, I was stressing out this whole time. Scuff is part of VTubing. Exactly. It's actually part of the audition process for Poseidon and Hasher Corp or whatever. What is it? Hasher EN? Is that what you call it?
Hasher Corp, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so one of the questions is
how well do you respond to Scuff?
Exactly.
Whoa.
Oh my god, I'm halfway through fixing the permissions. Thankfully, one of my friends who's playing in today's tournament told me, please turn on the permissions. Oopsies, my bad. Okay. Sorry, I had to do this one by one. Okay, I think I have like 3 more tables to do that. But Hasher, what are you expecting for today's tournament? Is there like any decks you are really looking forward to seeing?
Well, that is a great question because I am actually looking forward to seeing some Raging Bolt. And that is because I have actually been roped into playing a League Cup very soon, and that is the deck that I'm going to be given. So I am going to be relying on you guys who may be playing this deck to showcase me how to play it good.
It's a good deck. It's a good deck.
I've heard it's pretty good.
Is there a particular match you want to go see? What table?
I mean, I'm always down for lucky number 7. Oh, and it's Cerulean at table 7. Yo,
Cerulean.
Perfect.
Let's see. Are they live? Let me see.
Oh, they aren't live.
Oh,
they are now live.
All right.
Yo.
Let's jump in there. Yippee! Uh-oh, are you muted? Uno momento por favor. I think I have to like manually unmute you. No! Hold up. Hasher! Let me get the screen set up and then we will, I'll unmute you. I forgot I had you muted. I'm just such a wonderful friend. Okay. Can you guys tell I was prepared for today? Okay. Let me have the screen. There we go. I'm so sorry, Hasher. How can I make it so that you can speak? Edit. Permissions. Tournament caster. Should have the ability to speak. Okay, try unmuting. Free Hasher. Is it not letting you unmute? Oh no! Oh, we are watching Roaring Moon. Holy moly. I wonder if there's a way. Are you able to unmute? I can't! No! Okay. I think I might have messed with the stuff a little too much. Can you tell I'm very, very experienced with this? Very experienced with, Okay, try now. Yeah, I did. Oops. Oops. Edit category. I'm so confused right now. I would be totally focused on the match if my dumbass didn't, like, fuck this up this bad. I can't believe I've done this. I'm being silenced. It's already the first game it is. I cannot believe this. Okay, I am gonna have to edit permissions for just a second, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me, if I take your competitor role away, will that let you speak? All right, try, Hasher, try. Wow, is it still not letting you? They hated me because I tell the truth. Please, it doesn't look like it worked. I cry. Literally 1984. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm gonna have to do this for every channel. Wait, hold up. Did I take away your caster? Oh my god, Hasher. Hasher, come back! I'm so sorry. We are currently watching a roaring moon. Do frenzied gouging with the gift energy. Draw more cards. That is now the first prize for our roaring moon player. Okay. I am gonna have to fix a lot of things. I am so sorry. I let the channel TV join, but now I can't see the tournament tables. Okay, hold up. Give me like 2 minutes. I promise this is the last time, chat. This will happen. Okay, clearly I did not set this up right. I love tech support. Just enjoy the games while I fix this, okay? Of course, this would happen to me, but to be fair, I did this to myself, so. Alright, Hasher, I am slowly giving you permissions for every single channel. Just like, give me like 5 more channels, okay? 5 more. Discord, listen, this is why I have other people set up Discord stuff for me, because I'm really bad at it. I'm really bad. I'm waiting so patiently, I deserve a reward. Do you want an air fryer? Do you want an air fryer, Hasher? Okay, Hasher, try joining again. I didn't know you had Yu-Gi-Oh! Pricing. Hello?
Oh my god! That was crazy.
We're back. I need to actually change your thing really quick. But I'm so sorry. I just did not set this up right.
It is totally
Hasher's
cool.
free.
Don't even stress.
I silenced him.
What did I do? What did I do to deserve such treatment?
Possible.
That's true. Actually, I've done it all.
Hasher
I'm a wanted
has
man.
committed all the war crimes. But we are watching a Lugia versus Roaring Moon match, which I find very interesting because I feel like both of these decks we haven't really seen much in a while. So, oh no, it's the rat. The rat's gonna do things.
Oh, the rat.
Hasher, were you traumatized like I was with Lugia V-Star? I hate this deck. You know why I hate it?
Yeah,
it's
definitely,
so
actually.
Really?
Yes, I did play competitively around when Charizard EX came out, like just before, like the set before, and then a couple of sets after. So that was Lugia's what, like third renaissance out of like how many has it had? Like 5 at this point.
What do you mean third renaissance?
There's just been like so many times where Lugia's been like playable, it gets nerfed by rotation, and then it comes straight back, and Like I'm happy that this is probably the last couple of months we're gonna be seeing Lugia, but it's just one of those decks that keeps bouncing back no matter what. They always find a new way to play. But I can't hate it that bad either, because it's playing Archeops, and that's a fossil Pokemon, even though they do cheat to get it into play.
It's disgusting. I mean, yeah, you're biased because you are a dino guy, so I guess there's that.
I am the dino guy, you might say.
Dino guy.
I have opinions on the fossil Pokemon cards, and why do they make them so bad?
That is true. I mean, is Archeops even considered fossil? Like, is it considered fossil? Because, like, it doesn't...
Usually, it would have to evolve from the fossil into Archen and then into Archeops, right?
Yeah.
But you never see that because you just see it getting slapped on the board by a Lugia.
Disgusting, yeah. I feel like Lugia is I'm so glad that thing is rotating. That thing has... I cannot tell you the amount of cups, and like I would even dare say matches at regionals that I have paired against this deck, and I wanted to keep myself safe.
Yeah, it's I hated a lot when I was playing how it just kind of felt like it was a whoever got set up first type of matchup.
Oh yeah, 100%. And we do see the Lugia player take the W here with the, what is it, Cinccino? Darn.
Close game.
That was a close game. They both were at each other's neck there. Let me make sure that you have permissions for all the channels. Hold up. Let me just, and you don't. Oops.
Yeah, currently I can only see table 7.
Really?
So as long as we
table 7?
keep getting the best players at table 7, then there'll be no problem, right?
No problem. Wait, you can only see table 7?
At this current moment in time, I can only see table 7 of the table voice channels.
Okay.
I can see the rest. Well,
can you see table
you know what?
9?
I can now see table 9.
Okay, so I forgot to press one thing. Oops. Dang, that's wild. I love Discord server stuff. Let's jump into table 3. It looks like their match is still going. You should be able to see table 3 now.
I can now see table 3.
Right,
let's do it!
Let's jump into table 3. Alright. What do we got here? Let me get it pulled up.
I'm seeing a Pidgeot and an Ogerpon. Whoa, I'm not the biggest fan of that Ogerpon, personally.
Oh, Lord! We're seeing a Milotic versus Charizard!
Oh, dear.
Oh,
okay.
Lordy, what is this?
Well, this is when we thank the tournament organizers for only allowing 30 minutes.
Oh my god! This is a war crime! So we see 2 Milotics and a Cornerstone Ogerpon. So if you guys don't know, Milotic has an ability that says it prevents all damage and effects done to it by Terra Pokemon. So Charizard cannot hit this Milotic at all. And then we have...
Yeah, that's very tough.
That is a little mean. Oh my gosh.
So, of course, I know the answer to this question, but for the viewers at home...
What is the answer?
What? well, let me ask the question first. How does the Charizard deck win in this situation?
You will probably have to swing with Pidgeot here, but they also have Cornerstone Ogerpon, which says it cannot be damaged by rule boxes with abilities, if I'm remembering correctly.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, so they cannot be damaged by rule box abilities, unfortunately. So we're gonna have.
How much does Pidgeot hit for? 120?
120.
So that's a 3-shot at best.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's this one's gonna be a little interesting to watch, but oh my lord, we're gonna have to see the Pidgeot. What is the word? I already forgot. Am I having a stroke? Pivot! There we go! We are seeing the pivot into Pidgeot here, but what is a Zard player? How are they gonna respond to this? I guess we're just gonna have to see, but my god. Is this
a matchup that Charizard, like, techs for usually?
No, this, Milotic actually just started getting popular because people are looking into what do you call it? They're looking into post rotation. So Milotic has been something that people started talking about because it's a very, very strong card. So yeah, this might actually I honestly feel like this Milotic player is cyberbullying, honestly. I don't want to see this at my locals. No, thank you. Please don't do something like this.
Just don't use Terra Pokemon. It's that simple, right?
Pokemon is crazy. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm inputting all the results, but we are seeing the Pidgeot with 1 energy here, and we're
and bringing up the Milotic that was on the bench with no energy. I guess that is technically a win condition. I mean, if there is a way to go for the deck out, perhaps. I mean, you might as well go for it because it doesn't look like you're going to be winning by any stretch with actually attacking.
Oh my gosh. It looks like we have 4 more matches in progress as well, so looks like the majority of people have finished. So we have 13 minutes left on the timer. I am interested to see how we're gonna be getting out of this. Okay, we do quick search for the fire energy, and I guess we're gonna see another blustery win for 120. Going back to the Milotic player.
That is some progress, I suppose. Okay, never mind.
Okay,
you know what? I'm just gonna take that right back.
What is that A-spec? What is that?
The Pokey Vital. Or something.
And we see
and that's
the
it.
Milotic hit for the knockout. Oh my gosh.
Dang, GG, tough matchup.
Jeez, no way, Pokevital's wild. What did I just watch?
I respect it. I mean, if you're playing this kind of deck, the only thing that you're probably worried about is just, being damaged by, like, the supporting Pokemon in the decks that you're meant to beat. So, like, being able to heal all of that damage and just having another turn with your Milotic or your Ogerpon seems pretty good to me.
What a game. That is so funny. Sorry, somebody got the bye. Oh my gosh. I felt like I watched something that should not be legal. That was kind of silly funny, but now I'm like, I don't want people getting ideas.
That was quite a bit psychopathic, I will admit.
It was.
The choice to play such a deck, it takes a certain kind of heart.
Oh my gosh. We are waiting on one more match. We have Aerosmith and Far Eastern, but it looks like none of them are not in the channel, so we can just chill here until the rest of the round is over. But are you planning to play anything after rotation?
Well, I gotta admit, the announcement of the Mega Pokemon cards has got me interested. I will say that.
I'm
and
excited.
I know that, yeah, I'm excited. I know that the 3 prize format is not everyone's favorite thing, but at least it's not tag teams. At least it's not basic 3 prizers.
Pokemon, do not bring those back. RCS Dialga was a war crime. I don't know who at Pokemon thought that was a good idea, but
so you know what? I just thought about it, and here's the thing. We've seen Mega Lucario and Mega Gardevoir as a stage 1 and stage 2. What the hell are they gonna do for like Mega Kangaskhan or Mawile or Sableye? Are they just gonna be basic 3 prizers? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm honestly kind of mixed. I didn't mind the 3 prize meta, but like also having it come back so soon is a little scary. I don't know. Basic 3 prizers. I'm honestly really surprised that they're not evolving from like their previous, like, you know how the old megas, if you had like a Mega Gardevoir, you had to go into Gardevoir EX first and then Mega Gardevoir. It looks like you're completely skipping that. You're going straight from early to Mega.
I think that's pretty interesting. I think that's probably the way to make stage 2 megas like actually usable, because stage 3 is never like a thing, you know? They tried that with some of the break Pokemon from back in the day in the XY era. I think the only like quote-unquote stage 3 that ever saw play was the Greninja break, and that was just like as a one-of in the already good Greninja deck. Yeah. But you know, yeah, so they're probably doing this because stage 3 isn't a thing that will work in Pokemon. This is just how to make megas good. And you know, I appreciate that they have finally found a way to make megas good, because the last time they made megas in cards, they made them so bad.
They made them really bad. And if you mega evolved, it ended your turn. Like that was and fun.
They didn't even bring out Spirit Links until 4 sets into Mega EXs. Yeah, so the first 3 sets of Megas, they were awful. they literally, if you chose to play them, you literally ended your turn.
Yeah, that was never fun. The breaks were an interesting time in TCG. I remember Eradicate break. Were you around for that?
I was around for all the breaks. God. I loved the breaks. Except for Trevenant's break. That guy can go perish in a forest fire for all I care.
You played Trevenant break back then? How are you doing now? Are you playing just Badoo? Are you just an item lock player? Disgusting. Oh, it looks like our last match did complete. They did forget to report results. So let me see who, I'm going to have to confirm with both players who won.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do for the non-evolving Mega Pokemon. Maybe they'll just make them basics, but also just, like, because they're basic, maybe they'll be just 2 prizes. And maybe that'll be fair.
Yeah, because if they're not evolving from their previous form, then it's gonna have to be a basic 3 prizer. But I think, the last time we saw that was tag team. Yeah,
they will have to be very careful.
100%. Basic 360 HP Pokemon. Looks like the last result is being put in, which means we are gonna be starting round 2 pretty soon. So let me put that score in, and all right. How do I start the second round? Oh, here we go. Second round should be up.
Let's go.
Let's go. We are starting our second round. Let me ping everybody.
Oh, that is true. Roaring Moon EX probably has a pretty good matchup into most megas. That's very true. Just take that knockout. It's worth the 3 prizes, even though you go down to like 20 HP or whatever it is.
Alright. I am gonna start the timer for round 2. Pairings are now up. But I honestly don't recognize some of the names and like compare them with what deck they're playing, but I'm excited to see who comes out on top today. The first place winner is gonna be getting 100 PTCG codes from Darkside Games. That's gonna be fun.
That's so many.
Yeah, and then hopefully next month I'm gonna make this happen no matter what. Okay, I want to do a play mat for the first place winner. Would be like the Poseidon monthly champion. It'll have me on it. So cute.
I gotta get me that playmat.
I guess you're just gonna have to play the next one, Hasher.
Oh, but then I can't co-host. What a conundrum.
I know. Alrighty, I kind of want to see what Meegs is playing in Table 1. Are you able to see Table 1?
I am able to see Table 1.
Yippee, let's jump in.
Let's...
Hello?
Oh, I am seeing some...
Is it more war crimes? Oh no! It's a Badoo! Oh, but it is Dragapult, which is the deck I'm actually currently playing.
Yeah, how do you like Dragapult?
I love it. I won a league challenge last week with it. Oh, we are seeing Dipplin. Is this Dipplin or Hydrapple? I think this is Dipplin.
This looks cool. Double Grookie, double Applin. I mean, that's a Balatro hand right there.
Yeah. This deck's really interesting. So what Dipplin does, it plays around with the Festival Grounds stadium. So the stadium, what it does, I believe it... I can't remember exactly what the stadium does, but the ability basically says on the Dipplin, if you have the Festival Grounds stadium up, it can attack twice in the same turn.
Oh, whoa, that's such a cool ability.
It's a really cool ability. And Grookey, what it does, I think it evolves into Thwacky. And it's basically a Pidgeot ability if you have Dipplin out in the front. And it stacks. So if you have 2 Thwackies out, you can search for 2 cards in your deck.
That's crazy.
It's super duper silly. I love it. It's so fun. So we are seeing the triple Dreepy.
Dang, the triple Dreep. That's crazy.
Are we gonna see the Itchy Pollen? No items for the Dipplin player. Let's see how they are going to respond to this.
How strong is that versus the Dipplin deck?
Dragapult?
The Itchy Pollen.
I have actually played, because there's a player at my locals that actually mains this deck. They main the Dipplin Thwacky deck, which is why I'm really familiar with it. But, once the Dragapult, let's see, it does rely on a lot of items. They should probably be playing Bug Catching Set, which does look for the energies and the Pokemon. But if you're not able to do that and not able to get your Thwackies and Dipplins out, there's really not much they can do. But it looks like they just attacked and passed. And we are seeing the Dragapult player do Dragapult things, getting the triple Dracloak out.
Yeah, that Luminion top deck was
that's great. That was
crazy
wild.
timing.
That was wild. But, ooh, I guess we're grabbing... Oh, we are playing double fish in this list.
I definitely don't hate it.
Ooh, you're gonna be grabbing the counter catcher. Third recon directive? What are we grabbing here? looks like we are gonna be choosing the Buddy Buddy Poffin. Are we gonna be seeing, oh, no Duskull. Okay. Alright, we get Itchy Pollen once again. No items for the Dipplin player. Oh, God. I can already feel the despair.
We got the Dipple.
We are seeing the festival grounds come down, which means the festival lead ability is now active. The Dipplin player should be able to attack twice in this turn. We find
we got the double
one and the Rabska, which is going to be super important in this matchup. It does prevent the Phantom Dive damage counters to be placed onto the benched Pokemon. So
that's gonna be really important. Wait, what's that?
Goldeen Festival lead as well, so it should be able to We are seeing the first attack go off. Taking a prize card, we're gonna see the second one perhaps go off. Maybe this is not great, but we are gonna be giving up another Dracloak, which means that is now 2 prizes for the Dipplin.
That was such a good turn for the Dipplin.
I know, that was insane.
The Iono was really strong. You go from, the 8 card hand down to 6, and then they drew double Dipplin Thwacky off of the Iono. That's exactly what you want to be seeing.
It's a very scary deck, but we are gonna see the Monkey Dory. Oh my gosh. There's the Forest Seal Stone. Ooh, we are playing the Vest. Interesting. And we're gonna get Iona back. How many Ionos? Have we seen 3 Ionos in the last 3 turns?
Yeah, I'm keeping crazy. Count. That's number 3.
Ooh, we got Skibidi coming out. Can we find the fire? Oh, we don't find the fire, but we do have access to 4 Seal Stone, so I wonder if Meeks here is gonna just Seal Stone for the fire.
I mean, you can't miss the attack, right? You have
to get rid of the Relor in the back. That Relor is a huge threat. Once the Rabska is out, that means your Phantom Dive damage counters cannot be placed. So they need to be able to get rid of that. But did you see we're getting a new bench protector Pokemon? Because Manaphy's getting being rotated out.
Of course it is, yeah. What's the new one?
It's Shaman, so I believe it protects non-Roblox Pokemon, I think.
Oh, you know what? I did see that, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we are seeing the Phantom Dive calm down, getting rid of both the Dipplin and the Relor here. Let's see how the Dipplin player is going to respond here. But we are
4 prizes apiece. That's, I mean, it's pretty even, right?
This is a little scary, but we do have the Seeking out now. Rapid draw for 1 energy. What is it? Do you draw 2 cards?
That is pretty cool.
Draw 4?
Yeah, I definitely don't hate that, and I will say it. I'm pretty happy to see that Seeking has got a card. When was the last time Seeking got printed?
I honestly, no, there was 1 deck that was running around with Seeking, I think a little bit ago, but I honestly cannot remember what it does.
It just seems like I haven't seen that guy in forever. This may be one of the only good Seeking cards.
Yeah, with the Festival lead ability being able to hit twice is kind of crazy. Kind of a nutso, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's a really rare effect in Pokemon.
Oh! We are seeing Maximum Bout? Oh, gosh. Oh, we see Meeks here! Emoting!
What? Wait, how come their character is facing the other way? Is that the thing that you can do?
I actually don't know. I have no idea. I wonder why that is the case. That is the first time I've seen that. we are seeing 100 damage come down. One more set of 100 damage. 200 damage coming from a single prizer is actually insane. Ooh, unfair stamp. All right.
That is, I mean, that's pretty interesting. Like, you know, being able to do 100 damage per hit, but hitting twice, that is pretty strong, but that still means that you take 2 turns to kill an entire Dragapult.
Yeah. Oh! We're gonna be seeing Monkey Dory transfer here, aren't we? Oh, how many prizes are we taking here?
Oh, yeah, that's scary.
Oh, that is a little scary. One Applin going straight to the discard pile. One more prize for the Dragapult player. And that does not end their turn. They still have yet to attack. So we could be seeing maybe another 2 prize knockout, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Okay, we see the skateboard go down. Super rotting, and we are gonna Phantom Dive. Where are we placing the damage counters here? That Thwackey is a huge threat. Well, if that evolves into Thwackey, it's gonna be hard to deal with.
Yeah, it is quite a big. I mean, like it is Pidgeot, right? So
yeah,
it's always going to be a threat.
And the thing is, it stacks. You know how in Pidgeot it says you can't use more than 1 quick search per turn? Thwackey does not say that. So theoretically, if you have 3 Thwackeys out, you can just search your deck for any 3 cards you want, which is kind of bonkers. I think that's like the
and
only
you can even
deck
go.
that can do that.
Oh, what is
canceling Cologne?
Are we just playing that? That's not doing anything here, right?
Oh, I'm not really sure.
Are we just playing that to get rid of a card out of the hand?
Cynthia's ambition?
Yes. Yes, we are doing exactly that.
Holy moly! I have not seen that card in forever.
That was what, like a draw 6 there? That's pretty strong. And we got the Thwackey search post the draw, which is always good. I mean, in this situation, would you just like set up the rest of the Thwackeys at this point?
I would try to get as many Thwackeys out as possible if I was the Dipplin player here. But yeah, I mean, the Dragapult being at 2 prize cards left and being able to manipulate damage on the board is gonna be really, really scary. So I'm wondering how the Dipplin player is gonna handle this. We do see the rapid draw come down, maybe? Yeah, doing 220 damage in the same turn, knocking out the Dragapult.
That's pretty good.
That is insane.
I mean, all they need to do is find Dragapult Fire, and this game is over. Correct?
Yeah, so they need to look for Dragapult, and there are quite a few ways. We have Flip the Script available to us, as well as Recon Directive. So let's see if we draw into. We don't draw into.
There's the fire.
We can dig 5 cards into the deck to see if we can at least find the Dragapult or the Ultra Ball, which we do find the Ultra Ball.
All right, that'll do it.
That will do it. I think it should.
Yeah, I think that's the writing on the wall.
That is the writing on the wall. GG's to the Dipplin player. I'm really happy that we got to see some Dipplin gameplay today. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, big respect.
Big respect. GG's, and the win does go to Meeks. So, wow, what a match. I'm so happy to see so many fun decks today. Which is very refreshing because my entire locals has just been Dragapult. So, I have not seen too much of anything except for that. But it looks like we do have another match happening in Table 9. Did you want to jump into Table? Are you able to see Table 9?
I can see Table 9. Let's jump in.
Let's jump in. I mean, I'm going to have to put in some results, so feel free to yap. GG's.
I got you.
Alrighty, Table 9.
So what do we got here? Oh, Cloth? Cloth and Chien-Pao. Okay. I'm very familiar with Chien-Pao. I played a lot of Chien-Pao myself.
Did you really? Do you like the deck?
No. I actually didn't like the deck. I could never... I could never seem to do as well with it as, like, other people were doing at the time. And it just never seemed like consistent to me, because you have to hit so many things. You gotta get your Baxcalibur, you gotta get your energy retrievals, you gotta have like attackers ready to go. You probably want your Greninja, you want like another like backup Baxcalibur in case that gets like targeted down. There's so many things that you need to like go your way, and that's back when they were also playing like 4 Pokestop, and that's just gambling in more steps.
Yeah. I actually played quite a bit of Chien-Pao when it initially came out, but it wasn't that great until Iron Hands became a thing where you were able to basically, because Baxcalibur's ability isn't just limited to water Pokemon, it's limited to, you can put it on anything. So being able to attach return with a lightning and then Baxcalibur super cold all your water energy to be able to take an extra prize, it was kind of nutso. But it did die out in popularity, unfortunately. But
yeah, that was around the time that I dropped Chien-Pao. I was just like, man,
really?
I am not getting on with this deck. I don't care that Iron Hands is coming out. And here, look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. There's only one Baxcalibur in play. It's about to die. What do you do as the Chien-Pao player now? Like, you only have space for one little guy. I forget what he's called. Frigibax. And that could just get targeted down on the next turn if you're trying to set up another one. So what do you do? What do you do, Chien-Pao player?
Respond? But they are down to 2 prizes here, so we shall see if there's no Baxcalibur out. But I think the only way I see an out here is if we do play Thornton. So Thornton
very true.
Will be able to replace a benched basic with another basic from the discard pile. So, all right, let's see. I gotta. Oh,
and of course they played the water. Oh, okay, all right. You know what?
Oh, I'm about the Thornton.
Okay, all right. They came prepared. I'm gonna shut my mouth now.
Thornton is such a strong card. Part of me, though, is kind of glad it's rotating because you never know. Sometimes people just throw Thornton in like the most random decks, and once you see that come down, that's it. It's really scary. All right.
Man, only being able to go into the Arctibax here rather than the Baxcalibur just kind of suck.
Yeah.
But at least I'm pretty sure Arctibax can't get poison pranked, right? 90 is enough.
See a world where it does, but we do see the instant charge coming down, passing the turn back to the Cloth player. The Cloth player has quite a bit to work with. There's a lot of options here. But Iono is probably the most correct supporter to play here.
That is a huge Iono. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Oh, I like the Kieran.
Yes, Kieran
I gotta say, I always love... Yeah, I love it when supporters have, like, dual mode.
Those are really fun. Yeah, I played Kieran a little bit in Zard. But ended up taking it out because I had to make room for other cards. But, ooh, are we gonna see the Unhinged Scissors here? I think the max amount of prizes we can take is 1.
Honestly, 1 is all you really need to take here because...
we are deciding to
I like
item
this.
lock here.
I do like this, you know, the only way that Chien-Pao gets back into the game is, you know, finding Baxcalibur and finding energy, and if you can't play items, Like, 1 item equals 4 energy in this deck, so... yeah, I like that.
Iron Bundle's ability does not work when it's in the active. So it has to be on the bench to be able to Iron Bundle here. So, unless there's a switch card, which switch card is not available because of the item lock, I think the only way out of this is manually retreating.
Do they play the board as the tool that they can grab off Marvin?
Oh no! I feel like if they were playing the board, we would have seen it by now, but we do see a Forest Sealstone? Perhaps?
That could literally be anything.
Oh my gosh.
Is there a card in the game that says if your opponent used Badu's attack last turn, forget it? Just forget about that, actually.
You just lose.
If your opponent just used Itchy Pollen, items are back on now, actually.
Yeah.
They need to make that.
I wonder who at Pokemon thought it was a really good idea to print Badu. I need to have a conversation with them.
Like, I appreciate that it's not Seismitoad EX.
Yes.
Like, it's not a 180 HP basic, and it's just a 30 HP basic, but yeah, still, though, like, come on. No one likes these kinds of effects, right? Well, you know, I bet there's some people who do.
There has to be somebody. But we do see Baxcalibur evolve here. So I'm wondering how the Cloth player is going to respond to this. This is quite the intense game. It looks like both players are really fighting for it here. How much are...
Yeah, it's kind of strange. Like, that was almost kind of like the absolute best turn that the Chien-Pao player could have had post a Iono to 2. But this is also very scary because here, the classic Chien-Pao problem.
The boss's orders. So Baxcalibur, very short-lived. But
now, if we have Thornton number 2, then I'm about to pop off.
If there's a second Thornton, I would actually lose my mind. Badu's are pretty cheap, Rise. Unless you want, like, the Pokeball or Master Ball versions. Now, those are a little pricier, but I don't think they're more than, like, $2. Unless I'm completely wrong and they, like, changed overnight, but... Oh, we do see the concede here. So, the Cloth
yeah, that's
player
understandable.
comes, on top here. So, that's Kagami Owl. Let me register that... results. Everybody's been pretty fast with their matches. We are waiting on 3 more matches, but that is okay. We have 12 minutes left on the clock.
That's still plenty of time.
It is a lot of time. This has been really fun. I'm enjoying this.
Same here. I'm having a great time so far.
I'm having a wonderful time. Let's see if there's anybody. Looks like, can you see table 8?
Yes I can.
Alrighty, let's jump into table 8. It does look like their match is still in progress. So
let's jump right into it.
Yippee! Alright, let me get this match onto the screen.
Tell me a little bit about Onyx. What is Onyx doing in here?
Oh my god. This is the Slowking deck. This is the Slowking
I do not know this deck.
So what the Slowking does is that it discards the top card of your deck. If it is not a rule box Pokemon, you can use the attack on that Pokemon. So what it does is that it uses Night Academy and Cypher Maniac to be able to manipulate the top card of the deck. So this should be very
that sounds amazing.
So there's 2 more prizes for the Dragapult player.
So hold up. So I'm assuming we're using Onyx for its attack. What does Onyx do? Just like a lot of damage?
Don't know. did check. I actually have access to everybody's deck list, which I probably should have been checking already, but
oh, that's right. I was about to be like, well, can't you just like click on their discard pile? No, you can't do. We're spectating.
Yeah, we are spectating.
My bad.
Let's see. I can.
Oh, there you go. Oh, look at this.
Can't retreat. Oh, it's a lock card for 50 damage.
It's a lock card, but I think it might also be being used for that Raging Swing. It does 50 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon, and the Gardevoir EX will put damage counters on the Slowking.
Right. So 50 damage. What Slowking's like 120, right? Am I crazy?
So that's like 500 damage.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. It's just a bigger Drifloon. That's disgusting.
That is so funny.
That is hilarious. Oh no, that's not what we want to see. I didn't
This is
even notice
one of the coolest
that.
things about Pokemon TCGs. That just stuff like this, like the Pokemon Go set Onyx finds use in this crazy deck. I love it.
I know. Oh, we got another little Slowpoke, and we see the Screen Tail come down.
Well, that's a funny little fellow, isn't it?
Am I risking my Yu-Gi-Oh credibility being here? I know so little about this game. It's okay, just know.
This is how you learn.
This is how you learn. Slowking as an attacker in Guardy was not something I thought about. It's so funny. That is hilarious. Oh, we are gonna see the transfer onto the Alakazam. Psychic Embrace. Oh, are we going to be Scream Tailing this turn?
We're about to scream.
We are going to be screaming this turn because Slowking is offline. So,
this is a little bit of a scary situation for the Gardevoir player, though, because we've just put Gardevoir at 200 HP remaining versus Dragapult.
All it takes
not a great number to be at.
Is one Phantom Dive. But, I mean, at max here, they should be able to take 3 prizes, which is... Actually, yeah, no, that's all they need. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong prizes. Alright.
Yeah, it actually kind of looks from, you know, we've got the privilege of being the spectator here, but
yeah.
If Dragapult player has a boss's orders in deck, I think that's the game, correct?
Yeah. I guess we're gonna have to find out. Are we gonna be digging for it with Recon Directive first? We don't find it here. Keep in mind, Countercatcher is not active, so Countercatcher is not an option. However, we can actually force the prize to be taken with Dusclops. So that is definitely an option, but we are opting to Luminous Sign here. Is the boss's orders in the deck? And it is!
There was more than one.
In the deck, there was more than one! Oh, Lord, and we are seeing the Guardy being forced up. And we are gonna be Phantom Diving. Who are we choosing to put the damage counters on? And it looks like Screamtail and Gardevoir is gonna be going down, and that should be game for the Dragapult player. We are seeing a lot of Pult today. A lot of Pult.
Surprise! Math is pretty strong in this game.
Alrighty, we are waiting on one more match, I believe. We have, the last match we are waiting on is Smurfy versus Jesse Grill. So once that match is completed, we are going to be going into round 3. But there's about 5 more minutes, a little bit over 5 minutes left on the clock. So there is time to be, finish that match. But how are we feeling, Hasher? I feel like I've been yapping so much. I'm so sorry.
I think that is your right and your privilege to do. I'm also here for the yapping, so don't you worry about that. You're the more knowledgeable one, so I'm happy to be yapped at.
I have never been to Worlds before and competed, and you have, so I don't know.
I mean, that's true, but none of my knowledge from being at Pokemon Worlds applies to this format, so...
Oh, fair. Also, Pokemon with built-in bench barrier, so spread is weak. Yeah, once we transition into post-rotation, a lot of EXs are Terras, so it is immune to damage, which is annoying. But that was a good fight for the Slowking player.
Yeah, I was impressed with that.
Yeah, that was so funny.
I saw the Onyx on top of the discard pile and I was like, I need to know more about this immediately.
That's so funny. Which, having access to a lot of baby Pokemon attacks that you would otherwise not really be playing, Slowking gives you access to that, so that's really fun. Alrighty. I am watching the report results channel. I am just
Me
watching.
right panda. Yeah. Yes.
Are you actually friends on Steam with OmniPoke?
Yeah, we've hung out a lot.
Oh my god! That's so funny.
I accidentally revealed that on stream once that I am Steam friends with OmniPoke.
I cannot believe this, Hasher. You're such a celebrity.
I just know a few people.
You know a few people, yeah. You know,
but yeah, I do not know them personally.
I cannot believe this. He's my VTuber Oshi. He's also my favorite scammer. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
I don't know if I had anything in mind to say, but I just I'm having a blast so far seeing all the decks everyone's playing.
There's so many silly, funny decks just happening. I love it. People are getting creative, and that's what I like to see, because I felt like, I mean, like, recently the diversity in decks has been pretty good. But do you remember when, like, Palkia V-Star was, like, the best deck and nobody played anything else?
That was literally right before I picked up the game. And then and then I picked up the game by buying the Palkia V-Star battle deck or whatever it's called. So I became the Palkia guy.
Oh my god, I skipped over I was like, wait, so sorry to interrupt. I skipped over the freaking match. They already reported. I was like, I'm waiting for them. I'm like, oh wait, they already reported. Oops.
That's okay. That gave everyone a little bit more time to enjoy our yapping.
It did. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I think I was mostly wrapping up what I was yapping about. But yeah, I missed the point where everyone was playing Palkia V-Star, and then the League Battle deck came out, and that's when I bought one of those. And got a couple of singles. Went to a league challenge. Got for dang, I still got it.
God, thank God I'm not seeing Palkia V-Star ever again in my life. It's gone after this rotation.
Yeah, that was that was a strong card. That V-Star power was crazy.
I wonder why round 3 isn't posting. All of the matches have been completed, unless for some reason I am just not understanding this. It automatically put it together once I finished the last match. Thank you, Alexander, for the 11 months.
Looks like you have one player on 0-1-0. Does that matter at all?
0-1-0. This person did. Oh, actually, that is a very good question. Oh, round 3 is up. It just took a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Just took a hot minute. It just takes a bit, but I actually got approved by Limitless TCG last night to host tournaments, so I will be hosting tournaments on there pretty soon. So yeah, this is I'm only using this website temporarily. Oh Lord!
Wait, so what you're saying is that if you do well at a Poseidon Monthly, you can get yourself a Limitless page?
I don't know if that's how that works. I think Limitless pages only work for like official tournaments. But round 3 is up. Oh, did my stream die?
It hasn't died for me.
Okay, it's like frozen. Why is
Which
it frozen?
part?
Everything's frozen. What happened? Did my stream just break?
What? It doesn't look frozen to me.
Really?
Yeah, you're moving. That's the opposite of frozen.
Yeah, I don't know why. Let me figure this out. What is happening? Even like the alert is not working.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that alert has been on screen for a little bit.
I wonder if I just make a new scene. Hold up. If I just copy paste this, would this work? I don't understand why every single time I stream, I just like scuff all over the place. Uno momento por favor. All right, are we back? Oh, I think we're good. Are we?
We're good?
Maybe? It looks like that's working. This is working. The timer is not working for me though. Hold up. Restart playback. Hold up. I'm gonna have to. Looks like some people are gonna be getting extra time this round. Wow, I'm just such a professional. That's exactly why Mythos hired me, right? Because
it's a learning
so
process.
good.
It's fine. You're gonna make the mistakes this time, so that next time, yeah, next time it'll be even better.
All right, let's jump into. Can you see table 6?
I can't see table 6.
You can't? Okay, let me make it so you could see.
I see 1, 3, 7, 8, and 9.
Okay, let me. Can you see it now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, let's jump into table 6.
Woohoo!
We are watching one of my mods high role play. So.
Oh.
One of my mods. Very, very.
And we're looking
exciting.
at Cloth.
Oh, we are seeing Cloth. Oh! Wait, that's both of my mods!
Oh no! Uh-oh.
I am Buddy Man, yeah.
Mods, fight to the death right
They
now.
are now fighting to the death. Would it be a VTuber stream without scuff? You're right. You're right. The scuff is just too real. But we are seeing Cloth into what is this? Mimikyu?
Is this gonna be a really short one? It looks like
it looks like this might be a short match.
yeah, it looks like Bunny Man might have just passed, and then
no!
this is happening.
That is a little bit unfortunato. But are we gonna be seeing Are they taunting each other? What is what is happening? Are they just taunting each other? We are seeing the timer, so we get the mochi onto the Luminion. This is slow play, Hyrule. Oh, and
Okay.
are we
All right.
gonna see? Oh, no poison.
We're actually seeing a game.
Give I am Bunnyman one more turn to see if we can get this BBQ.
We got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it looks like Hyrule missed the ancient tool. I think that's what's missing, right?
Yeah, it's the booster. So the booster allows
you
to poison if it is attached to a brute bonnet. So not having booster in hand is a little sad. So it does give.
There is
Oh, it's Milotic.
Now I see what the psychic energy in this deck is for. It's for Mimikyu.
Yeah, to be able to Mimikyu.
Farigiraf also?
What is the TM? Oh, we're doing Turbo Energize. Oh. So that should let you accelerate energy, right? It does.
Oh,
that's interesting. What is happening? Is it the giraffe rig that it got attached to?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't even know what Farigiraf even does.
I don't know either. I'm gonna look at this checklist. Hold up. I am Bunny Man. What is this? What is this war crime I am witnessing?
Also, very worth noting that Hyrule has the Area Zero, but no Terra Pokemon in play.
That is really, really painful. But it looks like I Am Bunnyman is going to be playing a Farigiraf, which does open up the 8 bench spaces. So Farigiraf EX has an ability called Armor Tail. It prevents all damage done to it by basic Pokemon EX. So we are going to be seeing, I do know that Hyrule is going to be playing a Terrapagos in his list. So Terrapagos cannot hit the Farigiraf.
Okay. I mean, I'm assuming that the #1 threat against this deck that Bunnyman's playing is going to be Cloth, correct?
Cloth is going to be the bread and butter for this deck against the Milotic deck. So if they're just going to have to keep looping the Cloths. But having basically full bench space here can prevent that. So Hyrule is gonna have to rely on his Pecharunt dying here, which is a little sad. Ooh, we are discarding a Cornerstone.
I guess that would be a Terra Pokemon, right? I think maybe what Bunnyman wants to do here is actually just not put a Terra Pokemon into play. Never mind. I'm actually stupid, actually.
It opens up his bench on me.
Oh, right. It's not reciprocal.
Yeah,
Got it.
Not. It's not like Skyfield.
Sorry, I'm a little unfamiliar.
It's okay. It was so funny because actually yesterday I was talking with some of my friends. They played a lot during the X and Y era, and we were going over the banned card list for Expanded. I was like, do you remember Delinquent? I'm like, why was that card even, like, printed?
Oh, I remember Delinquent. I remember Parallel City Delinquent.
No! Discard.
Miss me with that.
Yeah, disgusting. I mean, I feel like our format isn't too broken, is it?
No, definitely not.
Like
I mean,
balanced.
I mean, back then you had Seismitoad EX, which is just Badoo on steroids, essentially.
Disgusting. Do not bring something like that back ever again. But we do see the Area 0 now taking effect for our cloth player. So I wonder how they are going to respond to this Milotic deck. Are we gonna be moving damage counters to the... We are looking at the Mimikyu, perhaps? So the Mimikyu is now out of play. And we do find the end.
Oh, we already have it.
So, we have it. Okay.
They already had that, yeah. So the attack is called Dirty Beam.
What is that?
All right, dude.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so
It's like
funny.
one of the freaking...
Oh, now we have the full bench. But who are we going to be swinging with here? Oh, Oranguru! Are we gonna look for the tools? Okay, another seal stone, another booster. And what are the options here? This is quite interesting. Oh, we do have our first match over. Oh, wait! I was like, wait, Hasher, are you talking? Hello? Did Hasher die? Oh, his Wi-Fi died. Oh, okay. His Wi-Fi died. He's resetting, guys. He's rebooting right now. He's rebooting. It's all good. It's all good. Yes. He will be back. Okay, I'm just inputting results right now. Hopefully once I'm back, once I do limitless tournaments, which I'm hoping maybe we can do one at the end of this month or next month, but this should all be automated. I don't have to do this all on my own. Looks like Neegs won their match. So I'll be submitting that. But alright, back to this match. We are going to be seeing the Farigarath attacking, dirty beaming on to the Oranguru and putting damage onto the Brute Bonnet. However, the cloth player having access to Monkey Dory does make the damage a little bit hard to deal with. So, just being able to move it away is kind of nasty. Not going to lie, but this should be a very interesting match. It looks like we do have one no-show, so I might have to drop them. This is the third round in the row they have not shown up, so we are gonna have to drop after this round, but we will do that in a little bit. Gosh, I don't... Aha, there it is. We are gonna be kick ordering here, looking for another seal stone. Our V-Star ability on the cloth player is still available to be used, so are we gonna be seeing it come down this turn? Okay, we are choosing to heavy ball, grabbing the Terapagos from the prize cards. However, there is no room right now for the, there is no room for the cloth to come down, so we are gonna be using Forest Sealstone, grabbing a switch card. Okay, we're gonna be grabbing that switch card. Who are we gonna be pivoting into? I can imagine we are going into Terapagos here, but is Terapagos gonna be able to hit this Farigarath? They're not, but we are boss is ordering for the Feebas here, so Feebas does come down. knocking out. So how is the Milotic player going to be able to respond here? It is a little risky putting down the Feebas, knowing that it could be a target for the Monkey Dory here. Racking up that damage is quite deadly. So we are going to be seeing Nest Ball come down for the Milotic player. Are we going to be seeing a Feebas, or we are seeing them just choose not to grab anything? So it's just a Farigiraf and a Dream. So, where are we going to be putting damage on? We're going to be putting damage onto the Oranguru. Maybe, perhaps we are going to see it come down in a few turns. But that Monkey Dory does make things a little harder, for sure. So we're going to be seeing the second heavy ball. Nothing in the prizes for the cloth player to be able to grab. Are we going to be seeing another Forest Seal Stone getting put down? As the cloth player here, what do? Your Terapagos cannot hit this Farigiraf. The only answer I can see here, because we do not have a cloth on the bench, is canceling Cologne, but I don't think the cloth player is playing any sort of canceling Cologne. But we are choosing to Ultra Ball, potentially thinning the deck, because we all know that thinning is winning. We are choosing to discard a booster, perhaps? Alright, we are now committing to the Ultra Ball and grabbing our Lumineon. Oh, we do not have any cloth in the prize cards. We do not have it. Yeah, we gotta sack Terapagos or find Penny here. Is Hasher okay? Hasher! It's like I can still hear him. I can still hear him in my dreams. And, we are gonna be pivoting into the Lumineon. I think we are just gonna have to just keep Adrena-braining here, but keep in mind, the Milotic player does have Pokevital in their deck, so I don't know if we are going to be seeing that come down in a little bit. But let's see how much damage this Farigiraf can rack up. Man, I love Pokemon. This game brings me so much joy. It's decks like this that make me keep wanting to play the game. But yeah, we have, I believe, 2 more rounds after this. I'm actually surprised at how fast this tournament is going. But I do have to register some results, so let's see if we can do that. Uh-oh, Hasher said it's taking a little bit. It's okay, Hasher. We will be here waiting for you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, don't you worry. Alright. Sorry, chat. Wait, why? He's just taking a little bit. His internet went down, so we are just gonna have to kind of just wait. Just wait a little bit. Alright. Sorry, I was putting in some results. Looks like the cloth player here is a tiny bit stuck. But we are going to be grabbing the cloth back from the discard pile with our Night Stretcher. Are we going to be seeing the cloth come down this turn? In a little bit, perhaps. We are going to be Adrena-braining onto the Farigiraf. But who are we taking damage from? Are we going to be taking... Yes, we are going to be taking damage from the Oranguru. Moving 30 damage from the Oranguru onto the Farigiraf. Alright. And we are simply just passing. that is the pass. So, this match is very interesting. I'm like, the interactions between both of these decks are just pure serotonin. Oh, and we are seeing the Pokeball come down, healing all the damage away from the Farigiraf. Aphrodite, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. You guys came in at a great time. I am casting our Poseidon monthly Pokemon TCGL tournament where all of my community fights each other in Pokemon TCG, and we see the Farigiraf take 2 more prizes. Are we going to be sniping anything onto the bench? Is that what we're going to be seeing? We do promote a Rangaroo here. That Iono is quite painful. So, we are gonna back order here. We are gonna back order. I hope you had a wonderful stream, Aphrodite. No pressure if you gotta go. But, yeah, this is actually the first time I'm hosting this tournament, so it's, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. That was something I've always wanted to do. Just have my community fight each other because that's very entertaining for me. Nasty Iono. I know. It's disgusting. Disgusting, disgusting. We are seeing the Adrenabrain come down. As the cloth player, what do I do here? We did kind of reset our hand, so that's really good. But no cloth in sight. Are we able to find the cloth? We do have Night Stretcher in hand. So we could grab cloth, but, we don't have a cloth in the discard pile. The cloth is back into the deck, so that does make things a little hard. Doesn't poison go through mist energy? Are both, I don't see both Pokemon poison. Unless that's a bug. Iono is justice. Iono is justice, I believe. Ooh, as a cloth player, we are a tiny bit stuck here. So I think what decision are we making? We're gonna be committing into the baby Petron. Are we going to be poisoning and pivoting? I think that is the only option here. Yeah, the Pidgeot line isn't the worst thing ever, so it isn't the worst. I think that is our only option here, just to Petron and respond with Iono. Alright. Draw 3 and draw 2. We do run into the research! Goated top deck there. Nothing grabbed with the heavy ball, but I think we are going to have to pivot here into Baby Petron, using the ability to do a lot of poison damage. So I wonder how our Farigiraf player is going to be responding to this. They only have 150 HP left, but we are going to be seeing an attach return here. And anything else? Are we going to be seeing anything else? We are seeing the town store come down, forcing our cloth player to discard 3 benched Pokemon. We have 2 more matches in progress this match, and we also have Taga and Mochizuki still battling it out. But yeah, this match is interesting. We are seeing the town store looking for TM Evolution. Is that Hasher? Are we back?
Are we back?
We're so back. We're so bad.
Yo,
we're so bad.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
My Wi-Fi just died.
Wi-Fi be doing that. But we are, this match is pretty cutthroat. We are
Oh my
seeing
god,
a
is this
lot
still
of-
the same match?
It is still the same match. A lot of Ionos were played. A lot of just, this is just wall. But we do have one Cloth left in the deck. I feel like Cloth is the only answer to all of this. And we are going to perhaps research, discard the hand, draw 7. Do we find the Cloth? And we do find the Cloth! Are we going to be seeing the retreat? And that might just seal the deal. We're gonna Toxic Powder and Adrenabrain for good measure. Oh my gosh. I like how everybody is saying Wall is now 2-2 now, or 2-1 now, because they might run into them. And that is GG. The Cloth player does leave with a win, but that was a very, very tough match. I felt the stress.
Dang. Well, at least I got to see the end of it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Taga. Oops. They already registered the results, which means that is the end of round 3. Yippee. Round 4 should shortly be going up. It just takes a little bit. But that was a wild game. All right. For those who are listening in, round 4 is up. I'm gonna ping everybody really quick. You missed it, Hasher. That was a wild match.
Man, I'm so sad I missed that one. That seemed like it was gonna be a crazy one.
Let's jump back into caster hangouts really quick.
Sounds good.
All right. Let me see how to drop. We do have some people who do want to drop. Let's
if you've already started round 4,
yeah, I probably should have dropped.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll just if you want to drop, just confirm. It's okay, just 2 more rounds. Oh. Okay, no, never mind, they don't want to drop. All right. So we do have round 4 going up. And the timer does start. Let's actually take a look at who is on top right now, because we can actually look at standings. So in first place, hold up, I don't think these standings are updated. There we go. In first place, we have 4 players that are undefeated. We have Aerosmith, Hyrule Blade, Kogami Owl, and Meegs Toasty. Kind of going for first right now. 4 undefeated is kind of wild. Following that, we have I Am Bunnyman, Okami Astra, Paradox, Overlord, and Undying Bones in our top 8. So we are going to be going into round 4. Let's see. Can you see table 3, Hasher?
I can.
Yeah, let's jump into table 3. We have a fellow VTuber who is competing in the tournament. We have Boa Kumi. She is a Pokemon professor, so I do want to see how she is doing. So, yippee. All right, let's jump into
Let's
table
do it.
3. Alrighty, let's see what we got here as I set it up for stream really quick.
So we got what's looking to be like the Dragapult deck classic versus
the Pulse.
a little Charmander.
little Charmander. Just from my experience from Dragapult, Charmander has a pretty difficult time into Dragapult. If that Badoo does come down, that could be very, very annoying for the Charizard player to have to deal with. So we are going to be seeing the Buddy Puffin deciding to grab one Dreepy and one Duskull, perhaps maybe getting set up for next turn. And are we going to be seeing the Itchy Pollen come down? No items for the Charmander player here.
Oof, that is rough.
That
but,
is a little
you know, Badoo is weak to Charmander, so it might only be around for one turn.
It does need one more energy to be able to attack here. So we will just have to see what the response is. We are going to be going into Charmeleon. So, we might see Charizard perhaps next turn. We are opting for the manual evolution with this deck, which is actually something you don't see with Charizard. Charizard heavily relies on rare candy, so Itchy Pollen having that getting turned off could be very, very brutal. So,
hey, I mean, whatever works, right? I mean, this is threatening a Charizard by next turn if it's in the hand. And we know that Dragapult isn't online for this turn because there's no energy on either Dreepy, even though there is a rare candy available.
But it looks like we are choosing to evolve into Dreepy and perhaps a Earthen Vessel, maybe getting this Dragapult on a line next turn, because once that Charizard is out, it's a little scary to deal with. So we are going to see another Itchy Pollen come down, shutting items down for our Zard player for another turn.
The big question is, where's the Charizard? There's the Charizard!
There it is! There's the Zard! So we may see, we'll for sure see. Oh, we are committing all the energy to the Zard!
Wow, they know that the plus on Burning Darkness isn't for every energy, right?
Yeah,
they know that?
No, it's for prize cards. So we do see the Badoo calm down. But it looks like we are going to pivot into the Dragapult. Phantom Dive is online this turn. So, go to top deck. We're going to recon
that is
Directive.
strong.
Oh, we are opting to grab Skibidi here. That was an amazing recon directive. Flip the Script is online since Badoo was knocked out this turn. And we are seeing, we are seeing a lot of cards. So we are gonna be attaching for turn onto the Dragapult and Ionoing, putting our Dragapult player to 6 cards and our Charizard player to 5.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense to Iono there because you have to think that the Charizard player's hand was just full of items that were waiting to be played.
So, there is no Pokemon to attach the 6 damage counters to, so we are gonna just be swinging for a flat 200. Let's see how this Zard player is gonna respond, and they are gonna respond with another Iono, which means their hand was not great. Ionoing straight off the bat does mean that their hand was not great. So let's see if there are any other cards that do come down here. Keep in mind, we also have Radiant Alakazam out. So any 70 HP Pokemon are not safe this turn. They're absolutely not safe. And we are Collapsed Stadium. What is our Dragapult player going to discard? We are going to be choosing to discard the Lumineon. All right, makes sense, makes sense.
Yeah, I'm kind of seeing, actually, now that attaching all that energy onto Charizard was a pretty heads-up play.
Oh, we
considering...
are Forest Seal Stone onto the Charizard!
Yeah, this doesn't look good.
Unfortunate.
That looks like the end of the game. Oh no.
This
man.
is the end of the game. All it takes is one Phantom Dive, and that is it for the Zard player. And this just goes to show how powerful Badoo is in this format, because Dragapult, I mean, it was a pretty good deck before Badoo, but I think the problem with Dragapult was that it was such a slow deck. But Bidoof being able to slow down the game, give it opportunity to set up, just made Dragapult such a good pick. And yeah, Bidoof definitely messed up this format, not going to lie. So we are going to be seeing the final Phantom Dive of the game come down. And that is it. Our fellow VTuber Boa Kumi leaving with the victory on this match with 27 minutes left on the clock. So, GG's.
Yeah.
It was a good effort by the
Very
Zard
good.
player, though. GG
Yeah, very
on
good
both
effort.
ends.
As I was saying about attaching all those energies was kind of a heads up play, like knowing that they basically had played no cards and hadn't gone through pretty much any of their deck so far that game, meant that an Iono after the knockout was really strong because it just forces them to draw 5 from basically what is essentially their entire deck.
Yeah.
So taking out a bunch of energies from the deck there just gave them a little bit of an extra chance to see some better cards off of an Iono, which I think that was really smart. Didn't work out for him this time around, but yeah, pretty heads up.
Yeah, that's crazy. One second, I am dealing with some questions, but that is our first match completed. Who have we not seen yet? Are you able to see table 5, Hasher?
I don't see table 5 at the moment.
Lord,
no.
okay. let me make it so that you can see it. All right, can you see it now?
I can see it now.
Alrighty, let's jump into table 5. I don't think we have featured this person on stream yet, so we are gonna go jump in. Alrighty, let's see what they are cooking up. Oh! Is this a... Whoa, that was a 3-prize turn we just missed here?
Dang.
Oh,
and they're playing the tech for the mirror.
Yeah,
okay, they're playing the Ravska.
That's interesting. Dragapult playing Ravska is kind of silly, funny, and they just choose to concede here. I guess the 3-prize turn was a little too powerful. We have Nova Alcrum leaving with the win here. Oh my god, and we just got here.
We got here a little bit too late.
A little late. It's okay. Let's see. Nova Alcrum, I will input your score now. Alright, Hasher, is there a table you want to go to?
I mean, if it's down to me,
yeah.
I want to see table 8. I think table 8 sounds good.
All right, let's jump into table 8. All right, let's see what table 8 is cooking here. Is this table 8? I jumped in the wrong channel. Oops. I jumped into table 9. Sorry. My bad.
No problem.
I just did not realize. Oopsies. I can't read. What is the equivalent of dyslexic but for numbers? I know there's like a very certain term, but I can't remember.
Dyscalculia, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. Oh my god, we have the Dragapult mirror match with Bones down to 1 prize. There's so much Dragapult.
1 prize to 6 is crazy. And the funny thing is, it is still like kind of possible to come back from this into the Dragapult mirror, but looking at the board state, I don't think that this is one of those places that you can come back from. Not with 200 on Pheasantipity.
I do also want to make note, we do have another VTuber who is competing in today's tournament. You guys may know them for their ASMR content. We have Cozy Chew playing. today, which is quite interesting. I remember seing their name
Whoa.
on the registration, and I was like, is that the Cozy Chew? The ASMR girl? Oh my gosh, I love Cozy Chew. I love watching her videos. So I was really like surprised to see her play. I had no idea she played Pokemon. So yeah, we do have a few VTubers playing in today's tournament. This was open to everybody, so it's really fun to see some familiar faces within our community competing today. So that's a lot of fun.
That's very cool.
Which means you should play next tournament, Hasher.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you will. Keep in mind, probably the next tournament is likely to be post-rotation. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. But
I'm sorry, I missed that. Discord did a weird thing, and I literally didn't hear what you said the last 5 seconds. What did you say?
My ADHD already forgot. I don't know if I'm ADHD, but I think I'm just so like scatterbrained right now. Oh Lord, are we gonna be seeing another Phantom dive onto the Fez for the last prize? Unfortunato, but yeah, I guess that's game. Dragapult mirror match is quite crazy. But all right. Looks like we do have to jump into another table. Let's jump into table 9, I guess. The one I just
all right,
came
you
out
really
of.
wanted to,
Yeah.
so.
All right, let's jump into table 9. All right, table 9.
Oh, hey, Raging Bolt. I need to pay attention.
We have something that is not pulled on stream, which is kind of sick. We have a Polt versus Charizard here. Any Goldango so far? Not that I'm seeing being featured, no. I do not see any Goldangos. Oh, table 4 cannot be streamed into. Let me fix that. I apologize.
Oof, that was a huge knockout. 350 damage. Crazy.
Yikes.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask what the Ursa Luna does in this deck, but I've already answered my own question. It's just a way to turbo energy onto the board, isn't it?
We top deck Arvin here. What are we gonna be grabbing? Oh, it looks like we are a little bit out of resources here. We are going to be attaching TM Evolution and choosing to pass.
Oh,
so
no.
if the Raging Bolt player is able to find the fighting energy here, and they deal with Professor Sada, being able to attach 2 energy from the discard pile to your ancient Pokemon and drawing 3. Which is insane. So we are going to be seeing the Bellowing Thunder for the last prize. A little unfortunate for the Zard player, but it was a good effort. So, whoa.
Yeah, come down to 1 prize to 2. That's a pretty close game.
That is a pretty close game, I will say. The win will be going over to Smurfy. Smurfy? So that is a GG. Everybody's finishing up their matches super quick today, which I am very.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a quick tournament.
I know. I was like expecting it to be a little bit longer, if I'm being quite honest. But is there a table you would like to join, Hasher? We've been jumping around a lot this round.
How about table 1? Table 1's gotta be the
1.
best one.
Yes. All right, we're gonna jump into table 1. Alrighty, we are seeing Dragapult here against Kickoff.
Ooh, okay. Very interesting matchup. Both players taking full advantage of the extra bench space.
Oh, yeah. You just love to see the double Terra Pokemon with the Area Zero just being able to put down a lot of Pokemon. So it's
okay.
quite
This is
interesting.
This move that just happened just now. This one seems a little weird to me. Is this a concession from Hyrule putting Budew out against the Dragapult player?
No. Budew is in a lot of danger here. A lot of danger. I will be inputting in some results, so give me a moment. Feel free to yap. And
I think that might have been exactly what just happened.
That is it. We do see the victory going over to the Dragapult player. Cloth getting clapped.
Dang.
We hate
Dragapult is cleaning up this tournament.
Dragapult is super duper strong this for a little bit. But Dragapult is going to be losing actually quite a bit once rotation does hit, so we are going to be losing access to Lumineon, Forest Sealstone, Rotom, as well as the Alakazam. We are losing all of those, unfortunately. But let's see.
It'll be a really nice reset, I think.
Everybody is pretty much, at least the ones that are in our table channels, look like they are finished with their matches. We are waiting on a few more matches. So in the meantime, let's take a look at who's on top. So Neeks Toasty going out of this round clean 4-0, which is quite nuts. I think Aerosmith and Kagami Hour, our only other two undefeateds, are still going at it, unless I missed anything. Did I put Undying Bones? Did I put your thing? I did. Dr. Rom, I think, won their round. Yes, Dr. Rom did win their round. Wow, this is a really, really quick tournament. I was honestly expecting this to, like, I don't know, go on for much longer, but it looks like that's not the case. Everybody is pretty good about finishing their matches. We are waiting on 2 more matches, I believe. So Aerosmith did end up winning. So we do have, oh, interesting, Aerosmith is running Archelodon.
Whoa!
So the Archelodon is undefeated right now.
I think we gotta take a look at their game.
Yeah, they are willing to stream it. I would love to see that.
Presumably, they'd be up against one of the other undefeated players. So at least, as long as one of them streams it, we should be able to see it, right?
Yeah. But we are waiting on one more match. We are waiting on Ginger Raven and I Am Bunnyman. They are our last round 4, and then we are going to be going into our final round. So very, very exciting. But wow, this has been a lot of fun. It's not even been like 2 hours yet, and we're almost done.
Yeah, what the heck is up with that?
I know.
Guess we'll have to play 6 rounds next time.
I mean, I'm honestly, considering how well this has been going, I might make the cap larger, because we did actually overbook a little bit. So I'm thinking we could do like 48 next. Oh, all right. So we do have our last match finished. So Ginger Raven does leave with the W, which means we are gonna be starting round 5, if it'll update. 9 rounds, best of 3 into top cut, best of 5. I would cry. I lost not one. Oh no. Hold up, are we able to fix this?
I think you can fix it.
Okay, hold up. No, we didn't start next round. Hold up. Let's, okay, that should have fixed it. I think we fixed it. Yeah, sorry, I read your thing wrong, Ginger. It's okay, it's fine. I think we fixed it. But round 5 should be up. Hold up, let me refresh this. Don't start your next round yet, guys. Okay, let me just make sure this is correct. Okay, round 5. Sorry, I'm just making sure that... Okay, it looks fine. All right, we are gonna be going into our final round for the night. I'm excited. Let me ping everybody.
I'm super hyped for this.
I'm actually so hyped. This has been such a fun tournament. But yeah, lots of Dragapult. Lots of Pult tonight. Which is what I like to see because I'm on Pult. That's what I'm playing right now. So we are going in. Is there a table you would like to see?
I think it looks like we'll be able to see Arcaludon at table 1, so I think that's the one we gotta see. Oh
yeah,
right?
we gotta watch the Arcaludon, yeah. I am shocked somebody brought that to tonight. But you know what? I can't even judge. It's a good deck. Don't sleep on the skyscraper, dude. But we are gonna be seeing 4 finals. Dragapult versus Dreepy, not Dreepy. Why is this not resetting? Alright. We need to reset the timer. There we go. We are now into our final round for the night. Who is gonna be leaving with our codes?
All I know is that it's literally anyone's game.
It is anyone's game. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna feel nice today. I might throw in a Poseidon champion playmat. Who knows?
Whoa! That's crazy.
Whoa, crazy. Whoa, who's gonna be leaving with the Poseidon mat tonight? That's the real prize, right? I'm just kidding. Thank you, Darkside Games. Love you. Mwah.
I don't know. I mean, 100 code cards? That's like 3 episodes of Pokemon TCG Live Progression Series right there.
I know.
Almost.
That's literally like 3 booster boxes on the PTCGL app. I mean, I think it's a good deal, but... Alright, we are seeing the Arcaludon player pass here, attaching to an energy to the Arcaludon, but we are going to be buddy poffining for Badoo and Dreepy. It looks like we are prize checking here. Meegs looking to see what to grab off of Buddy Poffin, but it does seem like Badoo Dreepy is the most correct choice here. So, alright. It's really nice we have the rescue board in our hand. We're attaching the Defiance Vest onto the Dreepy and resetting our hand with Iona. We do find one more Dreepy off of the Iono, and it looks like we are choosing to Ultra Ball here. Where are we going to Ultra Ball? We're Ultra Balling 1 Ultra Ball and a Dark Energy away for another Dreepy. That does open us up for the opportunity to lance for 3 Dracloaks next turn, so...
Yeah, that's gonna be a really
Very
strong
annoying.
turn, too.
I mean, digging 6 cards into the deck is really, like, powerful, so...
Yeah, and it's not just 6 cards, because it's 6 cards next turn, and then the turn after that it's 12, and then who knows where it goes after that.
Exactly! Alright. So how does the Duraludon, is it Duraludon, Arcaludon, one of the two? How do they respond? But somebody in chat did make a good point. Duraludon is resistant to grass. So
yeah, take that, Badoo.
Having to Iono there, knowing that your opponent has 1 card, is a little rough for the Arcaludon player, but it's ooh, we are just choosing to attack with the Duraludon. So
I guess it is kind of nice. Duraludon
Yeah.
having an attack from one energy that just kills Badoo is pretty
It's quite
strong.
insane. But we do find another lance. Actually, 2 lances, which we do see the triple Dracloak coming down, which means we are able to recon directive. And another Badoo. Another Badoo. Are we gonna be
Another
seeing
Badoo?
another
Stall one
item
more
lock?
turn.
One more turn. Yeah. Recon directed the second time. We do look for the unfair stamp. Ooh, okay. And we are choosing to unfair stamp as well as itchy pollinating this turn, which is very toxic. That is so toxic.
Yeah, that is rough.
That is really rough. Unfair stamping down to 2 cards and forcing them to not play items, which is quite interesting. So we are going to be itchy pollinating, doing no damage, but establishing the item lock once again.
Yeah, and at least the Archaludon does have the Radiant Greninja, so they could potentially see a couple more cards this turn.
Ooh, Jamming Tower turning off the rescue board and the vest. So
Okay,
no
that's pretty nice,
No
right?
free retreat for our Monkey Dory, but we do see Meigs here promoting the Dracloak, which tells me that Dragapult is coming down this turn. Which is quite nutso, if you ask me. Ooh, coded top deck here. What are we going to be grabbing? Counter Cutter or Psychic? Okay, yeah, we're going to be grabbing Psychic here.
Yeah, we've got to have the energy. I think I think we're kind of hoping to see a fire so that we can attack with the active one, but this still works.
All right, and we are gonna be having Phantom Dive come online. Choosing to Arvin. What are we gonna be looking for? The Sealstone and the Switch potentially. So, just in case there is a lock next turn, and we're gonna be seeing Phantom Dive come down, choosing to put 20 damage counters onto the. Oh, we're committing all the damage counters onto the Dialga. I see. So Dialga is now vulnerable to the Dragapult attack. Which
Yeah,
is
I think
quite scary.
putting the full 60 there onto the Dialga means that even if the V-Star comes down, it's still 200 HP exactly to get a knockout.
Yeah, which is a little bit unfortunate. But items are now active for our Archaludon player. We do see the Relicanth come down, looking for the Archaludon. Ooh, that means we are going to be seeing the Archaludon Assemble Alloy ability come active here. And we are now seeing the Metal Energy from the discard pile come onto the Archaludon, which means they are able to attack this turn. Relicanth is very scary. Do you know what Relicanth does, Hasher?
Actually don't know what Relicanth does.
So Relicanth's ability says that you can now use attacks from your previous evolution. So Archaludon can actually use attacks from its previous evolution, and one of its attacks, I don't know the name of it, but I know what it does. It does more damage based on how many damage counters you have on yourself. So if this Dragapult player does choose to attack here onto the Archaludon, because I don't see a world where perhaps this Archaludon gets one shot here, but that just means more damage onto the Dragapult next turn. But it does look like we are actually going to be Monkey Dorying Radiant Alakazaming Boss's Orders into
yeah, this is really smart.
Dive, stacking all of the damage onto Archaludon. But this may be the last turn we see this Dragapult into the active. So
Yeah, that was a really smart turn. Obviously, you want to put as few damage counters onto the Archelodon if that's the case, if it deals more damage for what's on it. Oh, that is a huge research top deck, by the way. That's insane.
Oh, that's crazy. No way they top deck research. That's wild.
Oh my god. That's got to feel good. Top decking the research. Oh, man. But, yeah, unless there's some sort of healing here, this Archelodon does go down to the Phantom Dive 200. So, yeah, pretty good play to just hit it into range.
Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, I gotta input some results, so feel free to keep yapping.
Okay. So we're most likely seeing this Dragapult go down here this turn, which will put Archelodon with 2 prizes remaining. But, I mean, I'm unfamiliar with how they do that other than just attacking Dragapult twice, and I don't know if they have that much time available.
Yeah. This is quite scary. We do see the Crispin come down. Crispin being a very, very powerful card. Crispin does allow you to search your deck for 2 different energy cards. You may attach one of them and put the other into your hand, which means you can theoretically, and for the most part, attach 2 energy per turn, which is insane. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's really, really strong for keeping up your Dragapult chain. We are seeing the community start wrapping up their matches. For our final round. Alright, there it is. Archelodon goes down. Dragapult.
Down to 1 prize for our Dragapult player. Is our Archelodon player gonna be able to respond here? They do need to take 2 prizes to be able to win the game here. There are no 2 prizers on the bench, so it looks like our Archelodon player might be forced to have to hit the Dragapult here, which is quite scary considering that the Dragapult player does only need 1 prize, so all it takes is 1 boss's orders, perhaps maybe a Munkidori and Alakazam in the back to take the game, but we're gonna see how Archelodon's gonna respond here.
Yeah, unless Archelodon has some sort of healing here, I think this is wrapped up. It's also wrapped up, like you say, with boss's orders, because, yeah, if Archelodon attacks here, then we just go Munkidori and Phantom Dive, and then that just picks up the KO. So, yeah, I don't know. Without some sort of healing plus, like, Iono, I think this is most likely looking to be the game for Dragapult.
I will say both players are playing really well. This is Archelodon being quite the tanky Pokemon does make it a little bit harder for Dragapult to hit it, but I think Dragapult having the really strong start did bring it ahead. So, I mean, that's just the luck of the draw, right? That's the reality with trading card games. Sometimes you're at the mercy of what you top deck here. So
yeah, yeah,
a little bit unfortunato, but
yeah. I mean, they found the Iono. That was like 1/2 of the plan, but yeah, without like literally healing like 10 here would be the difference maker.
We do find Nest Ball here, which is quite good. It does give us access to Pheasantipity, but the Radiant Alakazam moving damage onto the Archelodon, taking the last prize of the game, which means that Meegs Toasty is our winner for today. Wow, what honestly beautiful play from both players. I feel like everybody played super well. But we do have some matches still going, so if there is a table you want to jump into, Hasher, do let me know.
Why don't we check out Cozy Chew on table 7?
Oh, okay. Let's go see what Cozy Chew is up to. Alrighty, we have fellow VTuber here, Cozy Chew, playing against looking like a mirror match. We love to see VTubers play in these tournaments. I'm very surprised. And she is running the Grand Tree build, which is very smart. Grand Tree is very, very strong now in Zard, with Badu being a threat now. Rare Candy being turned off. Grand Tree is a great option to go straight from Charmander all the way to Charizard. So, yeah. But it looks like we are going to be seeing the Turo. Congratulations, Meegs! For the win tonight. Looks like you will be the one receiving 100 codes courtesy of Darkside Games. But it looks like we are gonna be seeing the Rare Candy into Zard here. Do they have the energy to attack with Burning Darkness? This is oh, we are only grabbing one energy. Oh, one from hand.
Okay, one in hand. All right,
yeah.
Makes sense. I was gonna say it would be pretty sad if they didn't have the energy here.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're just putting Pidgey up.
Oh,
okay.
We are deciding to instant charge here.
That is an interesting decision, knowing that you still have 3 prizes to take.
Maybe it's smart though, because I mean, all it takes is if they knocked out the Rotom, it makes it so that Cozy's able to use the Charizard. So maybe locking them out and perhaps setting up for a bigger prize next turn, it might be the smartest thing to do. But it looks like we see the Grand Tree go all the way into Dusknoir. Are we going to opt to use Dusknoir this turn? Maybe? Alright, we are searching for an item here. We are opting for the Lost Vacuum. Alright, what are we planning to vacuum out of here? Alright, we do have some more matches finishing up here, so let me input those in.
Okay, so choosing to take the knockout on the benched Charmander. I mean, this is a little unfortunate here because this Rotom is stuck active now.
It is stuck. It looks like we are gonna be instant charging here, passing the turn back to Dracon.
If Pidgey can retreat, then that's game over.
Yeah. But it looks like we are going to be super rotting, perhaps for an option to retreat here. We are choosing to put 3 fire energy back into the deck, which makes it possible for Pidgeot to quick search for it. So is that what we're going to be seeing here?
Looks like that's exactly what it is.
We do see the retreat and the Burning Darkness for the final 2 prizes for Dracon. It was a good fight, but it
very close game.
It was very, very close. And honestly, it could have gone either way, but again, it's one of those things where you are kind of at the mercy of a top deck here to be able to win the game. But both players played really well. It's also just really awesome. I keep repeating this because I genuinely feel this way. VTubers playing Pokemon TCG. So guys, go check out Cozy Chew. If you like ASMR, go check out Cozy. She also has very informative videos on VTubing. But we are, I think, waiting on one more match. We have one more match to finish off the night. I believe it's Doki Bunny? Unless they already submitted and I'm just not seeing it. Please correct me if I'm wrong, if one of the people playing Doki Bunny is available. But did you want to jump back to Caster Hangout?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. Alrighty. Hello, Kagami. Sorry, guys, I haven't been reading chat very much. Will you ever do a pocket tournament? Maybe, but it would have to be like offline, not on stream. Because I am actually able to do pocket tournaments, but I'm not able. I don't know if we're going to be able to like cast those because they are on the phones mainly. I don't think most people play on the PC. I mean, you can play on the PC. But,
you definitely can, yeah, for sure. But I don't know if many people will be playing on PC.
Yeah.
It's a shame that these games don't have like built-in spectator modes.
Yeah. I think Master Duel does, right?
Master Duel does, thankfully, yeah.
Is there a winner's interview? If not, shout out Josh Hatter at Darkside, my demon best player in the world. Did you want to do the winner's interview, Meeks? I was not prepared for an interview today, but if you want to come on and do an interview, you are more than welcome. Yap to us about your deck choice. You just want to shout out Josh? I love Josh. Thanks for the
big ups to Josh.
Yeah, Josh is one of the managers over at Darkside Games. Good friend of mine for quite some time. So, Ify. Hi, Cozy! For my first ever tournament, this has been so much fun. Thanks for hosting it. Thank you so much for playing. It was so fun to see you play. Hopefully you can join us for the one next month. I just love VTubers, man. I love VTubers. And we do have our last match of the night wrapped up. And that is it for tonight. In first place, we have Meegs Toasty leaving today's tournament with a clean 5-0, followed up with Undying Bones at 4-1, Hyroblade also at 4-1, I Am Bunnyman at 4-1, Aerosmith at 4-1, Hootie at 4-1, Dracon at 4-1, and Cozy Chew snagging the top 8, the 8th spot, which means she should be getting prizing. So top 8 will be getting prize today. First place, I will make sure to get a mat to you. So yeah, let's go. If you guys want to see the rest of your standings, I will probably take a screenshot of this and edit it so it's all in one place. But here is 9th through 32, which actually should be good. So yeah, thank you guys so much for the tournament today. Actually, let's get Meegs in here. Can we drive Meegs into the caster hangout? Let me see. Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Uno momento, por favor.
Of course.
Let me get your little PNG up here so everybody can see your wonderful, wonderful PNG. Did that work? Oh my god, I'm stupid. Never mind, it didn't work. Clearly, I know how to VTube. I'm clearly a professional streamer. All right. Hi, Meeks. Congratulations on winning the tournament today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I played little cringer kid deck in Wii Ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Actually, I was actually very interested in the Dragapult build that you decided to go with today. I think most Dragapult builds opt for the Dusknoir line, but today you chose to go with Monkey Dory and Klefki. What made you want to pick those over playing the Dusknoir line?
Great question. So I'm not going to say this was my idea. It is from Gabriel Fernandez and I think Vinicius Fernandez from EUIC. They pioneered this list, and I play control only, really. You can ask Josh. I'm a Pidgeot control player. It's my favorite deck, but it's not really well positioned in the format. Listen, when I play against kids, right? I remember one time I was at a challenge. I played against a kid, and I pennied my active to scoop the game, I did that exactly one time. We're not going to talk about how many other kids I beat by deck out, but I did it one time. You know what? So I'm a great person.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I'm sure
Yeah.
did a very great job of
I do not play
sure
Snorlax in my decks. I lost 5 win-in-ins in a row at regionals to Snorlax. I refuse to play that card. 5 win-in-ins at regionals. Never. If you see me with that card in my deck, it's not me. You know what I mean?
I appreciate the honesty. I too will never ever be caught playing Snorlax because
I'm gonna throw a party at Darkside when it rotates.
I
don't, but
I might go.
Yeah, you know what? We ball.
I should
you know
go,
what I
huh?
mean? Yeah, I am a local at Darkside. I live here in Vegas. Yeah.
So
yeah.
You have the buff, maybe?
Yeah, I hang out with Josh all the time. It was his birthday recently. Happy belated, I was there, but happy birthday, Josh. Love that guy. But back to the deck. I don't like Dusknoir. I think that card is very toxic for the game. I also think that it adds certain variants that you don't want with Dragapult specifically, because your prize race is very different from other decks where you're setting yourself up for multi-prize turns versus just 2 prize knockouts. I also think that the main card in this is Unfair Stamp.
Unfair Stamp that's right. You chose to play Unfair Stamp over this crystal.
I think that, so I guess a couple things about this deck is that there's no candy, 1 Crispin, and it's Unfair Stamp. So we're never attacking turn 2, ever. So if we get donked, we just lose. I was at a cup recently. I was in top 8. I started Radzam Pass 2 games, and I just lost in like 20 minutes. So that was fun. Oh my
gosh.
Klefki's the best card in the game. We don't need to talk about Badoo. So you know what was crazy? I played against the homie that was playing Cloth, and I started Klefki Poffin, right? I chose to go first because you have to go first in that matchup. I started Klefki. I was like, okay, if he has Boss, he's the best player of all time. First thing he did was just play Boss. I was so mad. Like, natural Boss, and then you know the best part is that he had every single basic in hand without needing to use anything. He didn't trolley.
Oh, no trolley, no buddy pop, no nest ball,
he's just the best player of all time. I don't know.
Crazy.
I only managed to win that
his
game
name. I'm just kidding, don't.
This was in this tournament. That player, it was a close game. I just think that this list is optimal. Well, not optimal, but it has a good matchup into most things. Defiance Vest is really important.
That was a crazy ad in there. I was surprised to see Defiance Vest.
The reasoning is that in the mirror, if you're behind on prizes, Dragapult has to 3-shot you if you have a Monkey Dory setup. Because you take -40, so they hit you once for, 160? You move Dory damage so that you're 130, and then they do 160 again, so it's not knockout. That's the main reasoning. So it takes Dragapult 3 turns to knock out our Dragapult. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
That's like the only reason.
The math
that's
is
the only reason. And Regigigas. Gigas can't one-shot Dragapult because it only hits 330. So if you're on the Defiance Vest, it doesn't knock out, and then you laugh at your opponent.
Yeah, Regigigas being a card now from Prismatic does make Lugia a little more deadly.
And Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao got a lot better.
Well.
I tested it. And Arc Armorish, but sorry. Yeah, I like this deck. Blood Moon Ursaluna wins games as well.
Oh my gosh.
It didn't come up today, but it's a checkmate card. 2 Luminion, best card in the game.
I know, I saw the double fish. I'm like, that is so interesting. You're the second person I've seen play double fish. There was one person who was telling me their friend swears by it. And I'm like,
so you know that book by Dr. Seuss, like One Fish, Two Fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played 2 fish.
That's crazy.
That's why he wrote the book.
That's wild.
Yeah,
might actually be Dr.
Lore
Seuss.
drop. You know. Yeah. Shout out Josh. I love him. Good friend of mine.
He's a great guy.
All. Yeah. I'm gonna flex on him at locals later. You can send. You say something about a mat, right?
Yeah, I might just have to, you are going to be a victim to a Poseidon mat, but I promise it will not be anything too lewd, okay?
You can just send it to Josh. I'll come grab it. Okay. Yeah, I'll grab it from him. No. Send it to Darkside, send it to Josh.
I'll be sure to do that. Hasher, are you alive?
Also for the codes.
I was just, giving you the time to interview.
I was about to say, Hasher, is there any questions you have for our winner tonight, Meeks?
Little guy.
I think you about covered it. Just congratulations. Super well played.
I know.
Appreciate that.
Insane Dragapult list.
For anyone that wants a list, it's just on Limitless. You can look at the 7th place list, I believe, the Fernandez brothers. It's just a 60 from them.
That's crazy.
I think they changed it a little bit, but this is the list that I've been liking a lot. Been performing well for me.
Damn. I might have to try it out because I have a cup this weekend.
I also have a cup this weekend at Darkside, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to refine my list a little bit. Maybe
for the codes, if possible, you could just give them away to community.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I have. So you know how Darkside sponsored you guys with codes?
Yeah.
He also does the same for me when I asked. So we're so fine.
Oh my gosh.
I like take like 10 of them when he doesn't see. You know what I mean?
Oh, you just commit theft.
Yeah. No. Okay. It's easy though. It's easy.
It's easy.
Yeah. Have you ever? If you commit theft, you don't have to pay for it. Thoughts?
You know, I will not endorse theft, but you are not wrong. You are not wrong.
It is technically true.
It is true. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Morally, maybe, but if we're looking at technicality, yes, you are correct.
Yeah. No, he knows. I love Josh. I love Darkside. That's it. All right, I appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much for playing in today's tournament.
Thank you for hosting the tournament. It was very fun.
Of course. Thank you so much.
You guys have a good one.
You too. Congratulations. Bye-bye.
Congrats.
Bye.
Wow. What a time. What a time. Well, that does wrap it up for today. I will be ending stream, but thank you to everybody that participated in today's tournament. If you did not get a chance, since I know there were some people who were like, I didn't get to sign up, we will be hosting another tournament, likely next month after rotation. So we get your journey togethers list together, say goodbye to Luminion, Rodon, and we're gonna be playing in another format very soon. But thank you so much to everybody that played, and special thank you to Hasher for coming on today.
Hey, my pleasure.
Letting me just yap.
I'm here. I'm here for the vibes.
I know. He's just my bestie like that. He just lets me yap. But any last words before we go into the ending screen?
I'm very impressed. Really cool that there's so much passion and interest to play in a really cool tournament, and it's really cool that you guys are so nice and generous and fun and cool to the bestie Poseidon.
Yay. Yeah, time for Ends PP up. It's time for Ends PP up. I can't wait to see Ends PP on stream. Alrighty guys, shipwrecks. I will be going into any screen. Thank you so much. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be doing actually Elistral's box opening. They did send me an influencer box to open on stream, and we are also going to be doing some monster hunting as well. So hopefully you guys can stop by and hang out with me tomorrow. But other than that, that is it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for either playing or watching, and again, thank you to Hasher for casting alongside of me, and hopefully we'll see you guys next tournament next month. So I am going to go now. Bye-bye.